Alrighty, welcome to episode 3 of Megaman X. Today we are going to be fighting this guy. His name is Spark Mandrill, and here's a little bit about him. You know, this should be his Tinder bio, I think. Get all the babes, all the robotic pussy. Anyways, we're going to be fighting him, and he's going to give us the move Electric Spark. It's a pretty good move. We're going to definitely need it for one of the remaining bosses that we're going to be fighting, but which one? I don't know. I guess you'll just have to watch the video. I'm not just going to tell you right away. Oy. So he lives in a factory. Sorry, not a factory. We've already done the guy with the factory. No, he lives in a power plant. And we're going to kick his ass today. So you might notice that there's some debris laying around. Looks a little similar to that ship that we just kind of destroyed with Storm Eagle on it. Basically what the ship did was it crashed, as falling ships tend to do, and it just happened to crash in a power plant, which cut off the power for at least this beginning part. So normally there would be little energy sparks that would fly along these glass railings that we're on right now. And it would be slightly annoying, just ever so slightly annoying. But because of the crash, it's shut off some of the power in this place, and you don't have to deal with that stuff anymore, so it's good stuff. Now I know I'm not going the right way right now. This leads to a dead end, but below here is a sub-T. So I realized I've been calling it backpack, and that's what I always called it as a kid, because I was a weird fucking kid. But yeah, so no, they are called sub-T somethings, sub-T things. Maybe they're sub things, some things. Yes, okay, that's my new name for them. And yeah, we can't get that one yet. We have to get another boss's weapon to actually be able to get it, but we'll be getting it soon enough. We will come back here. Oh god, I hate those things. I don't get it. So everything else is like bug related in this, but those guys they're so random. Alright, so, okay, you might notice that thing that just flew across the stage. They're, again, I don't even know, I might be able to slow it down, but they're weird orange bugs. Maybe they're fireflies, that would make sense. They're like fireflies, but they shoot out light, and they damage you, and they're pretty quick, so you gotta be able to, you either have to know where they're gonna come at you from, or when they're gonna come at you, or just be good at avoiding them. Like right here, I knew that, oh damn it! Yeah, I knew the first one was coming, didn't know the second one was coming. Oh jeez. Yeah, so you only oh no, oh shit. You only have to deal with them in this level for the most part, I think. I don't think they come back later in the game. But yeah, they're not too bad to fight. Also these guys, they're giant, I don't even know what you call them, weird, they're like ostriches, but 10 times worse. Alright, so here's our first mini-boss. I don't even know what this thing is. It's like a squid-type thing, but it's in a bubble. Basically, his moves, he'll shoot out little bubbles that you can get trapped in them, like I will here, and then he'll try and crush you like that. Which, you know, it's not the greatest move, but whatever. I've noticed as well that this storm tornado doesn't always show up on the camera. In my other video, it didn't show up during when it showed us what it looked like, and I think, I haven't edited it yet, but I think I'm gonna put a squiggle in for it. Just a nice purple squiggle. But anyway, so this storming tornado only seems to show half the time. So I'm going to try not using it as much, but I needed it for that boss because that just happens to be sort of his weakness. It wasn't really his weakness, I don't think, but it's really good. It's really effective for clearing those bubbles out. So we have some new enemies right here. We have a turret that shoots horizontally, and it shoots horizontally and diagonally. It's not the most difficult thing to fight, but if you don't know where they are, they can be kind of annoying, like this, where there's a ton of them. You also notice these other weird, I don't even know what you call them. They're also like upgraded wheels of death, basically, except they have a face now, and they're just Oh god, I just hate him so much. Like, you shoot him once, and they'll start going back and forth, and just, ugh. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work the way I want it to. Anyway, so we have a heart container up here, and this one's super annoying to get, because you have to get the timing just right on it. Your other option, though, is later in the game. There's another item that you can use to get it. It's the same one we've used to get the backpack, sorry, the sub-T thing, the sub-thing. Oh, whatever. That joke's gonna die way too soon. Yeah, so we'll be getting that. I mean, I have the skills to be able to get it now, but you know, it's okay if you don't get it now. Unless you're just watching me for the heck of playing this, which I'm sure a lot of you are, then that information's pretty irrelevant, but whatever. Alrighty, so, you saw those giant tortoises that shoot out missiles, well, shoot out, I don't even know what you call them, bombs, and then they parachute the bombs down to you? I don't know. Shoot out things at you, and they're very easy to dodge, but they can be annoying. Oh my god, no! Ah! Okay. So yeah, like I said, if you don't know when these things are coming, then they can be kind of annoying to deal with. But if you know when they're coming, then they're fine. Alrighty, we are at the boss now. So, Spark Mandrill, prepare your anus, because we're gonna kill you. So his weakness is the shotgun ice, and if you have it, it makes this boss probably the easiest boss in the game, and you will see why. But I'm not gonna do it right now, because I feel like he's worked up. Like, look at that flashy entrance. Let's give him a little bit of a chance. So he's got a couple moves. His first one is to dash at you, and I guess if you're on a wall, then you're gonna fall off the wall. Holy crap! All right, you know what? This is what I mean by cheating a little bit. If you have the ice, then you can just keep shooting him every 2 frames after he unfreezes, and he'll just stay in one place. And that's it. That's really the boss fight. He's really the easiest boss to fight, if you want to be a cheater like me. But, you know, I take the easy ways, man. The easy ways sometimes are the most efficient, just like this one. Okay, so we have beaten Spark Mandrill, and we're gonna get his spark shot thing. You get electric spark. Cool. So that'll shoot out a little electric spark out of our gun, and if it hits a wall, then it'll split into 2 mini balls. One will go up, the other will go down, and it's gonna be pretty effective in our next fight. So we are going to be fighting next this guy. He's the Armored Armadillo. Let's see his specs. Also, I realized I said special, I think, in the first episode. Now I'm realizing I think it's spec, like specs for a machine. Kind of makes more sense, not special, because none of these guys are really special, I don't think. I'm kind of a dick, but you know what? That's alright. Okay, so his attacks, Rolling Shield and Guarding. Guarding isn't an attack, that's... Guarding is not an attack, that bothers me. Anyways, he is 510 pounds, weighing at 510 pounds, 6 foot, 6.36 feet tall. Okay, sure. We're going to be fighting this guy next. And we are going to be using the electric spark to severely weaken him. And I'll talk about that more in the boss fight. There he is. There's the man of the hour. The Armadillo. So, this robot just happens to be in a mine shaft, I guess. A weird kind of modern-ish mine shaft. Yeah, so in this beginning part, there's a lot of bats. You might have noticed one quickly that seemed a little different than the other one. Maybe I'll like play it back right now just so you can see. But he doesn't drop normal things. He won't drop energy usually. He doesn't usually drop ammo either. He'll usually drop a life for you, which is going to be really good when we're going up against the last boss, because we'll want to have as many lives as we can get. Yeah, so right now we're going to go this way, and I realized I think there's another sub-T thing back there, I think, that we missed, but actually wait, this is the beauty of this, we can just go back. So that thing is a rock destroyer thing. Destrusher? I was about to say destrusher. A rock crusher destroyer thing. Ah, there it is. Anyway, so he will destroy all the rocks, and, you know, sometimes that's kind of good, but we're gonna meet him again at some point, and he's gonna... Basically, we're gonna have to get in front of him, or else he's gonna block our path, and, or block our... Sorry, destroy our path to get another heart container. So, we'll be ready for him next time. Oh jeez. Another death wheel and more bats. There's so many bats in this game. Like, it's insane. Oh my god. Dude, look at that, like 4 in a row? Like, oh my god. Oh, 5 bats, said the Count from Sesame Street. Haha, I don't know. I haven't watched Sesame Street probably in forever. But, you know, the Count's pretty memorable. He's on Sesame. Yeah, he's Sesame Street. Anyways, this is the other rock digger thingy-majigger that is there, and yeah, so we boosted in front of him, so we were able to climb up here and get another heart container. As you can see, he's destroying the path down there, so if we jump down, we would not have been able to jump high enough to be able to get that heart container. Luckily, he just decided, hey, I'm going to kill myself, so we don't have to deal with him anymore. As far as I know, we only deal with him in this level, I think. He might come back later, I'm not sure. But yeah, he's not a problem. He's got some eagles that, they don't really attack you, they're just kind of there for, I don't know, they're going somewhere, but I'm kind of murdering them on their way to go. So up here is a little bit of a secret. I had to dash jump off that cart to be able to jump up here, and there's some health, as well as later in the game when you have like I think all the health upgrades, all the weapons, basically everything you can come back here. There's a secret capsule here, and Dr. Light will give you the best move in the game. And it just happens to be Hadouken from Ryu in Street Fighter. And, you know, it's a one-hit kill for anything, and I'm pretty sure for the one-hit boss, or for the one-hit boss, the last boss as well. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, we'll come back later in the game to get it. Whether I could actually even use it, I don't think I could because I'm not skilled enough to. You have to have specific buttons to do it, and it's just, we'll see. I also don't want to be that much of a cheater, but I don't know, maybe I'll get frustrated later. Anyways, we're gonna fight Armored Armadillo right now. He has a few moves. I cannot speak today, Jesus. A few moves. This is one of them where he will just spaz the fuck out and start rolling around the place, and you can't shoot him because he has armor on. As well, he will shoot out laser beams out of his head because that's where armadillos would shoot from, theoretically, if they could. And he has armor, so regular shots can't always do damage to him. As you can see, he's blocking it. So, what are we going to do? We're going to electrify him. Oh, what? You block? Oh, okay, I wasn't actually expecting that. Boom, there we go. We're going to shock him. Ha ha ha. Haha, he was shocked when I shocked off his armor. I think I used that pun way too much. Anyways, that's his weakness, so now that his armor's off, we can, if we wanted to, shoot him while he's still rolling, and, you know, it's not too difficult once you get his armor off. As well, we can always try and move him back to the wall there. If we move him back to the wall, we can shoot a shot down and hit him that way. Haha! I wasn't expecting that. No. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit. Explosion number 4, I believe. Maybe 5. No, 4. Maybe 5. I don't remember. Anyways, that was another explosion, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. And so we're gonna get his move, Rolling Shield, which, basically that roll that he did, we're just gonna shoot that out of our gun, because that makes sense. And yeah, it's another move it's really good, and we'll be using it a lot in this game, especially with our next fight, because it just happens to be the weakness of Mr. Person I don't remember, Launch Octopus. Attacks Homing Torpedo, that doesn't, no, okay, Homing Torpedo, I think, is what it's supposed to be, because what's Homing? Homing is something else, I think, or it's not a word. I never noticed that before. That's weird. Anyways, we're going to be fighting him, and we're going to be getting his Homing Torpedo move. And, yeah, that'll be a fun fight. Stay tuned for the next episode. It will be episode 4, I guess. That's crazy. I'm thinking there's probably going to be about 7 or 8 episodes. Probably about 8 episodes, maybe 9. Depending on how quickly we can get through these bosses. After this one, we'll have 2 more, and then we'll be done our 8 bosses, and we'll move on to the next chapter of our lives. Sounds great, doesn't it? No! No! Okay, you know what? Fuck you. I'm just gonna go behind you. Actually, I can't, or else I'm gonna die. Oh, you're gonna blow me out now? Oh, I didn't know I had a blowing ability. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.